Hi everyone, Dr. Cindy here from drcindyclark.com, and today I wanted to share with you my interest in raw foods. So growing up, I was actually a real scrawny kid. I was the skinniest and tallest in my class until I think grade 7, and then everyone else shot up in front of me, but they used to call me Daddy Longlegs forever and ever and ever. And I was so skinny that one of the guys that I was interested in when I was in college, his mom actually thought that I was on drugs or something because I was so skinny. Nothing could have been further from the truth. But anyway, up until I was 21, I don't think I even hit 100 pounds. I remember the day that I actually weighed 100 pounds. It was like a celebration, and I believe that probably was on my 21st birthday. But anyway, I was pretty skinny up until I started optometry school. And then with the rigors of studying and not necessarily exercising as much as I should and staying up late and studying, not eating as well as I should, then I started gaining a little bit more weight. Not horribly, but you know, more weight than my body frame was used to. Then after graduating optometry school, I started my own practice, and the stress of that, along with a relationship that wasn't necessarily the greatest, I'm sure most of you can probably connect with that part of the story, and having 2 accidents that kind of put me out of commission as far as movement and all of that, the weight started piling on. Mostly I think it was from the stress of the relationship and starting my own practice, because financially it was difficult. It was very stressful. My boyfriend and I started having issues because he was supporting me while I was trying to build up my practice. In any case, I packed on the pounds. I went probably from a size 0 for as long as I could remember to suddenly having to wear a size 8, almost sometimes a 10. Anyway, after my boyfriend and I broke up, that was quite a traumatic experience for me at the time. I decided I needed to do something, because one of the things that he told me at the time was he just wasn't interested in me anymore because I was too fat and he wouldn't want to have kids with me. Imagine someone telling you that after you've been with them for so many years. Anyway, at that point, I really decided to do something because I just wasn't feeling healthy. I had been given cortisone shots for the pain in my back from the accidents, and nothing was really working. When I walked, I was getting pins and needles in my legs just from poor circulation. So I decided that I was going to treat myself to a week at Hippocrates Health Institute in West Palm Beach. I figured I just needed a complete detox, mentally, spiritually, and physically. But I went there, and the week at Hippocrates actually started me on the journey of raw foods. When I was at Hippocrates, that's all you ate, was all raw foods, salads, greens, no fruits for the first week, and actually I was only there a week anyway. But it was all about cleansing, intestinal cleansing, juicing, and the whole 9 yards. And it was fabulous. It got my body kind of jump-started into health. From that, I made a commitment to myself and my health and started exercising, and went right back down to my size 2, sometimes size 4. But right around there, and I maintained that, and I was very healthy for a long time. Anyway, that started my interest in raw foods, and from there I did a lot of research. I did juicing, and then I came across Aris Latham. He's what we consider the father of gourmet raw foods. Anyway, I found that he was actually living in Jamaica, and he had a retreat and courses. I thought, oh my gosh, how amazing. I get to go home and study this. Anyway, I'd been looking for this guy forever, finally found him, called him, and on one of my Christmas vacations, he was able to accommodate me, and I extended my vacation by a week so that I could study with him. And what I learned just blew me away, and I just kept hungering for more. From there, I've done a class that was certified through Alyssa Cohen, who's also a big raw foods guru, and then also I went on to become a raw foods nutritionist and educator through Regeneration Raw out in Michigan. Amazing place. If you ever have a chance, I know that she has opened a new institute, but it's great. Anyway, what I've realized through all of this searching and studying in raw foods is that we can really heal ourselves through nutrition. Now, is that the only way? No, obviously there are other things that are involved, like exercise, changing our mental health, and spirituality, of course. Everything comes together as one. But nutrition plays a huge part. And raw foods, raw fruits, vegetables, when we cook things, we start breaking down the chemical bonds. Actually, we change the chemical bonds in our foods by heating them up. And once we start changing those chemical bonds, now our bodies don't perceive them as being natural. Now they become alien to us, and we can't assimilate the nutrients as well as we should. And we start building up toxins. So that starts our downward spiral into poor health. So what I've discovered, though, is that it is very difficult if you want to transition into a raw lifestyle. I don't tell anyone that I'm 100% raw because honestly it's very difficult. I have periods of time where I am 100% raw, and then I do have periods of time where I do have to eat something that's cooked. So I think this is a journey that you have to do and see what works for you best as an individual. But one of the things that I do offer is support for you if you decide that you want to move into a more raw foods type of lifestyle. So please feel free to send me an email if you have any questions. The email address is info@drcindycork.com, and I will get back to you as soon as I get those emails, and I'll even address them in some blog posts as well. But that's it for now. I want you all to really consider incorporating more raw fruits and vegetables into your lifestyle. It will make a huge difference in your health, I promise. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.